People ask me all the time what I mix Total ISO in. Honestly, I mix it with everything. Water, egg whites.
What the Jay?
Capone, Daisy!
Jay, seriously? Don't.
Ask me what they've been saying.
Was who?
All the people.
What they've been saying?
Well, you see there's pictures floating on the internet right now
Oh,
from when I was at Venice. And they're starting to say, oh, Jay's coming back
oh,
for the Masters.
really? Is that the word on the streets?
We need to squash it, though. We need to squash it.
Yeah, who wants to go to Romania?
Oh, is that where it is?
Yeah, that's where they're gonna have it next
I
year.
this shit, and I don't even know it.
I don't know. I know. I don't know where I heard it, but that's where it's supposed to be next year.
Oh, because probably Jake's having it, right?
Yeah.
Or,
Jake Wood, yeah,
yeah, but who runs it?
that's his show.
Tim Gardner must run it.
Yeah, they all work together.
It sounds about right. Jake would do something like that 'cause
Yeah.
he's such a fan of it. As I'm splitting this, I'm taking this cognition inside this pre-workout. I always do this.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'll have you drop the picture in here of me posing with Lex Little, who's a pretty popular influencer.
Oh, Lex Little from Golds, the most muscular.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
So we did a video together, and he conned me into going to the posing room. You know me, I don't pose.
I know. I was shocked.
I don't want to say con, but he asked me, and I said, you know what, I'll go in there. And I didn't realize it would go so viral. And now, of course, the pictures are floating everywhere.
That was a good picture.
And you know what I'm trying to do for 50. We talked
Yeah.
about this, but we'll talk. So I'm doing it's mistakenly said, Jay's going to get in his best shape ever. I'm actually going to get in, just great shape that I've been in for the past 9 years when I retired 13, so almost 10 years. I'll be in the best shape since then. Ideally, I would love to get back to 13. 13 size was probably what, 240s.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it looked really good in 13,
I think so.
but I don't think I'll be able to get back to that size.
No.
Not between now and we're already 10 months.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it goes quickly.
I have to really ramp up and eat, consistently 6 meals a day, and with my schedule with the holidays and everything else.
Yeah.
I had planned to start around the 1st, which means when we go to LA for the LA Fit Expo and all that,
Yeah.
second week of January, I'll already be in the midst of it. But the training is on point. I really don't miss a lot of training. I trained where I was in Wisconsin. I just got back from Wisconsin, guys, so I went out there for Kevin and Stacy Tomasini, who hold a great event there. I was in Cleveland for Dave Lieberman the week before. I was in LA shooting our Black Friday stuff for Young LA. So make sure you guys check out. When are we going to drop this video?
As soon as possible.
Okay, so probably by this time this is out, we're doing our drop at noon on Tuesday, the 18th of October. So
We'll try to do it first thing tomorrow morning,
Make
if
sure
that
you use
works.
the code
Yeah.
Cutler.
Yeah.
And
They're all the codes are in the description, you guys, just in case
Yeah,
you.
so-
yeah.
so I'm doing this body transformation challenge, just to try to look my best. and that means leaner. And I don't know what my physique's gonna look like, to be honest, because right now, like, I'm really lean. It's just that I could tighten up a few areas, and I want to get a little fuller. I don't know if that necessarily means bigger or bigger on a scale, but that's, you know, that's kind of the goal. So hopefully you guys can share this, like what's going on. I'm not going on a competition stage, but you know what? I would like to, you know, if I felt confident enough, like if my body actually came around enough, I would actually consider maybe, like posing.
Yes, posing.
Like just taking on, you know, I don't know if I would actually guest pose, like, oh, I'm a featured guest poser, but you know, I host 4 events myself, and I mean, I'm still getting a ton of requests to come out to pop into events, so it could be a possibility. That's something where I, you know, show the physique or something. You know?
You're gonna get busy like crazy again if you start doing that.
No one wants to see a 50-year-old man, you know.
Well, it depends who it is. I mean, look at guys like Tony Pearson and stuff like that. I mean,
Oh, he gets posed to, like, into his 50s and
he looks great. What's his name? Who trained with Mike O'Hearn? He's in his 70s. Robbie Robinson. Sick. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, Dexter competed, you know. Beckles competed. Albert Beckles.
60s. He was placing like second or third still.
Yeah, I think he was top 3 in
At the Olympia. Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, that's what I
I
mean.
think it could happen these days that someone that old could place at the Olympia.
I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know who could though.
Yeah.
I mean, Dexter was like an anomaly.
An exception, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get some jaywalking. It's been a minute. We're gonna talk a little bit about what's been going on. Talk a little business, and you know, keep you guys kind of up to date, because I know a lot of you've been asking for it. So I apologize for the hiatus. It's just that, understand, like, Dave's on his schedule, I'm on mine, and we've actually been trying to link up, but it's just been.
You've been traveling. It's tough when you travel.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you're back to training at Dragon's Lair now, so it's, you know, you're there, and then I'm working during the day, and you know, just the schedules haven't really been able to get together. So we'll get some walking in and see what you guys think.
It only took her 3 days to set it up.
She did it?
No, yeah, of course she did it.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, you make sure you tell her, hey, your front yard looks good. She'll be happy about that.
Yeah.
I actually had to go back to the store and buy more cobwebs, though. She wants to put out pumpkins, dude, but they melt. You ever put out? Have you done pumpkins yet in Vegas? Yeah. I remember one year we carved the pumpkins like too early in the season, and then all of a sudden the pumpkins were like in the ground. Yeah. You knew that though.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
You have to pick them up and they all fall apart.
Yeah, it's like when they dry out. Well, it used to happen in the East. I don't know if it did in Montreal, but the same thing happened in Mass.
Yeah.
They'd freeze and then unfreeze, and
Yeah.
all right, so we're back jaywalking, dude. It's been a minute since we've done this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on the road and met a lot of people, man. You know, every time I get on these crazy scheduled trips, you know me, I hate to travel, right? I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, like, getting on a plane is the worst. And I've been taking these 6 a.m. routes.
Yeah.
So 6 a.m. out and 6 a.m. in. So it's, hey man, so I've been waking up each time at 3 in the morning, and you know, I go to bed pretty late. I like usually around midnight or so. And it's been killing me. Because yesterday I slept like 3 hours and I thought, oh, I'll come home and I'll sleep. And of course that didn't happen, you know. I didn't sleep. He's got his pumpkin over here.
Yeah.
That's a real pumpkin, right?
Yeah.
Come on. And I slept last night for the first time, so it was crazy. But luckily the planes have been on time, and
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a delay yesterday, and then I had to come home. I had to shoot the clothes, and I was at the office, and it never ends, dude. You know that.
Not for you.
It's crazy. But when I get on these trips, you know, I start to realize how important it is to communicate and be out there with all the fans. You know, how much it means, and a lot of first timers at these shows, dude. You wouldn't believe how many first timers now are at these competitions. It's wild, man. And you know, every show that I go to, it brings me back to when I first started, and you know, getting on stage and how nervous I was, and you know, my expectations, and the parents there, the family there. You know, but people are coming out in abundance. Like the last few shows that I went to, Cleveland and Wisconsin, there's been a big crowd there, and there's been a lot of competitors. You know, we were fortunate enough to have it in Vegas, so I'm looking forward to see what the Boston show brings in 2 weeks, because I'll be in Boston October 29th, and you know, we're going to do our Halloween stuff, bro.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can get some of that on film. But you know, as you know, I went to Venice and I got the train. Gold's is looking pretty good, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people too. I know you asked me if I saw Maureen and those guys, but I didn't see.
They saw you because they told me.
No, really?
That's why I was asking you. Yeah.
What do you mean they saw? Oh, well, they probably saw me that I was
you
there.
That you were there, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see them actually in the gym though. Which I wish I would have saw them, because I haven't seen them since.
I know.
Since probably they were here. But didn't she competed in Boston, I think, right?
I think you were here for the USA, remember? Because you competed.
Yeah, but I don't know if I saw. Oh, did I see him? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, you need to shoot her before the Olympia. Is there anyone on your bucket list to shoot, or?
I was gonna ask you.
Like, is there anyone that who you want to shoot?
Well, I know Hassan's coming back, Rafa's coming back. I want to shoot these guys for sure. You know, because they're gonna come and prep here for the Olympia. Nick Walker's coming back here. I don't know if you'll want to shoot. But I think before the Olympia, a lot of people will come. So.
Yeah, they're here a limited time. That's the problem, right?
Yeah. I think starting next month we're gonna have a lot of people in town. You know, interesting people. So, but I was gonna ask you for us to maybe make a list of, you know, your wish, who you'd like to have on the channel too, and then go from there.
Yeah, the Olympia's really shaping up. I just saw pictures. There's a video of Big Ramy this morning, dude.
Oh yeah?
It looks unbelievable.
He's gonna take it.
I think so.
Yeah. Brian's been quiet, huh?
Well, he's in Kuwait.
Yeah. But he's been posting in the past, not this year.
He's not showing the physique updates?
No.
Yeah, he looks.
Hopefully surprises people, I guess. I hope.
It's the funny thing is it seems so far away, but it's like seems like it's coming up so fast right now.
It's right around the corner.
Like it's under 9 weeks now.
It's gonna go super fast. Below 8 weeks, it goes super fast.
Have you been keeping up with what's been going on, or not so much?
No, I kind
Where do you go for most of the information now? Just YouTube, right?
Yeah, everybody's on YouTube, Instagram, you know. You see what people posting and everything.
Any of the interviews? Do you listen to any of the podcasts?
Sometimes. I listen to yours. I like yours.
So you haven't been driving so much, so you probably don't listen to as much, right? Okay, come on.
When I used to drive in LA, then I would always listen to stuff because I was bored.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Weather's so nice in Vegas right
Oh
now.
my God. It's perfect.
Yeah, this is usually Olympia time of year that we you know, we're already either done with Olympia or coming into it. And you remember,
October,
yeah, we'd have the cooler mornings. I feel it's been a little hotter than normal, though, to be truthful.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a little hotter. Yeah, so I just released a couple new products. The High Stem, the Prevail Rush.
Okay.
Yeah, we just launched a Strawberry Amplify too, which is the non-stem.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
So that's coming out. He's gonna go over and see his buddy here.
Yeah.
and see.
Pick a fight.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him pulling me.
You're gonna go nuts.
Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, it's okay. It's okay, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Tough guy.
He says I can take him. Let me take him.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, this is a season that people really start kind of coming off the summer, and feels a little bit, been a little different because of, you know, obviously the pandemic the last couple of years, so people's schedules kind of get off, but most people, you know, get into the gym and start training, you know, to the winter time, especially certain coasts, and they want to make these body transformations, you know, whether it's after the holidays or, you know, the first of the year is the real big kick.
Yeah.
And, you know, still working on mostly on the online stuff. Online and Amazon are my main places where I'm selling product. I know a lot of people ask, oh, is it going to be in Vitamin Shop or GNC? And that's not really my direction, to be honest. I mean, whether I do another product and launch in those sectors, it's different. But, you know, right now with the sports side, I'm focusing mostly on, you know, my community.
Yeah.
You know, building the Cutler Club. We just we're offering a new challenge now, 30-day challenge, to start on the 24th of October.
Okay.
And it's going to go until Thanksgiving. So we're doing 30 days.
Nice.
And offer a bunch of prizes. So the J Cutler Club is expanding, doing a lot of stuff with that, and you know, launching some new clothing at the J Cutler shop also. Just launched some sweatshirts and some t-shirts, and
Nice.
I got some tie-dyes and some other stuff coming, so that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. And, you know, still traveling, man. The show coming up. I got the New England Bodybuilding Championships, all the divisions. Come on. I'm gonna put him aside. Yeah, so, you know, projects every year, it's always, you know, a challenge. You kind of set these goals, and, you know, I'm always constantly on media being like, you know, do this, do that, like set your goals. Today's Monday. Perfect day, by the way, because there's no leaf blowers. It's funny, we get these mics, and now, of course, there's no leaf blowers. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I don't know if there was the last time we went either.
No, I think we didn't have any.
So
People miss them. People comment. They're like,
really?
Where are the leaf blowers?
Yeah, so, you know, setting the goals all the time, like, you know, everyone needs to take responsibility, and they need to just be realistic about what they want to do. And it's just small steps getting there. I think people try to make a jump too far forward about, you know, I'm going to just absolutely do a 360 and just, you know, or, you know, just turn my whole life around like that. And just, you know, throw our lives upside down to try to create a better one. And I think that's kind of a mistake. I think people just, they go around in a circle, and, you know, they don't stay on track. They just, you know, fall off or whatever else. And I think you need to kind of chop away at what your goals are, right? And take a little bit each week. So if I asked you, you know, have you set any goals for this week? Like, is there something you want to, whether it's training, whether it's, you know, nutrition? I know you're having a problem eating right now, right?
I was going to say, right now I'm kind of taking one day at a time. So every day I try to do perfect. Every day I try to eat all my meals on time.
I know, but what have you done since, you know, we spoke 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and you're like, dude, my appetite's so bad, and I know you were going to stop and try to get some meal prep or whatever else, but
yeah,
like, you still going to the grocery store every day?
No, I bought a few meal prep from MegaFit.
Okay.
You know, to try to see if that was going to help.
And what happened?
Yeah, it's a little bit easier. Just
still trying to push
tough,
the food.
Yeah, so I just try to take one meal at a time, and usually the first 3 meals are like good. As I get towards later on in the day, my appetite is not so great. So
yeah,
it's tougher, you know. So every day I restart over, and try to do better in the day before, you know. But the workout has been great the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, so the workouts and the food and the sleep patterns all go together. So if you're sleeping good, you know, and the meals are prepped. I mean, like I said, I have to eat at least 4 meals a day, but I really try to go for 5 or 6. And
You have been lately.
no, I have been. You know, I'm not going to lie. Yesterday was a little off. I had 4 yesterday, but I started eating late yesterday too. I really didn't eat a breakfast till I landed at 11.
You see that fucks everything.
Yeah. So I was tough for me. Because the meals is how I judge, you know, as far as my fitness routine.
Yeah.
And then obviously my work schedule, like, you know me, I get up, like I usually get up like in the morning and do all my emails and check everything, make sure everything's paid. I have a whole list running. You know, Angie's really been helping out with that. So I can't put everything on myself, like where, oh, it's me that's doing this. I have everyone around me. So just like last night when I hit you up and I'm like, hey man, we need to get Jaywalking done. Let's start off the week right.
Yeah.
And I asked you, hey, can we try to launch it like ASAP, you know?
Yeah.
So ideally I'd like to get this up, you know, today so it's available, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it takes or whatever else, but you know, I think that would be cool. And you know, we just keep chopping away, man. It's like you got to kind of set your goals. I'm going to write down a few things today. If you ask me right off the bat, things I want to work on, like I'm trying to close up some things for Cutler Club. I have to get different insurance on one of my cars. I got to get the windshield fixed. One of the cars needs to go in for service. The dogs need to be taken care of. I leave on Thursday to head to Boston the next week. So I got to make sure I kind of tie up loose ends, and we're gone for, you know, that whole week, which is pretty extreme. Trying to line up, you know, all the scheduling for that, make sure the show, everything's in place. I have to have the belt sent out to Massachusetts. I have so much stuff, bro, that I have to get done that I can't really miss anything in a day. So, you know, you gotta sometimes write these things down, and usually I use the note section in my back of my iPhone, and that's usually you know, how I have a task list that I actually use, so it works out really well for me. But we're starting off the day with the fasted cardio. That's the beginning stage. So if I were to give any advice on this video, fasted cardio is a great meditation. Whether it's outside, inside, you know, try to zone out. Try not to, you know, have that time where, you know, you're communicating, you're on the phone, whatever else. Like, use that time to just, you know, get your mind focused and, you know, plan your day and be your absolute best, and, you know, you'll get it done. So I think prioritize everything is super, super important. So I think I'll probably call this video something about prioritizing responsibilities or something, or we'll come up with a good title. So shout out to everyone. We're back for Jaywalking. We'll try to get in the gym this week since I am here all week. And I want to say I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys keep following along. And get after your cardio tomorrow. Start it. So hopefully this is going to launch today. So till next time.